Hello, my name's Mark Switzer, and I'm the teacher of the video production classes here at Dorado High School. This past weekend, our Hawk Talk team entered and competed in the Student Television Network film competition. Although we've not received results yet, they've been working diligently on their projects, and we want to showcase this effort today here on Hawk Talk. Introducing our first segment, we have reporter Maddie Duffy.
Hey Hawks, I'm Maddie Duffy, and this past weekend I collaborated with Sophie Sendejas, Caitlin Ball, Caleb Ugardis, Cole Martin, and Jocelyn Van Ginkel on a news feature story. Our team was required to highlight the issue of labor shortage. Here's what we were able to create.
Recently, California has been hit by a statewide labor shortage. Not only does this affect restaurants and businesses, but also educational facilities within our area. We sat down with Eldorado's Principal Secretary, Jean Melodia, to see what she had to say about this rising issue.
Our district has noticed a change or a shortage of subs over the past few years. It's become more prevalent since 2020. The more absences there are, the more complicated it is to try and fill the holes. And thankfully, the district had some insight last year in that they hired in-house subs for every school on our campuses in the district. In spite of that, however, even with that additional support, there are still some days where we have unfilled jobs across the campus. We're not as competitive on the pay scale as some of our surrounding districts are for paying substitute teachers.
COVID-19 is another large component of the substitute shortage.
COVID's impacted it because people are just afraid, not knowing what it's going to do to them and to their families. I feel that there's still a sense of fear of returning into the classroom, and people are just want to minimize their exposure to germs.
Not only do the current circumstances cause tension revolving around personal health safety, it's also causing mental and emotional challenges, as well as requiring our substitute hiring staff to make adjustments to their daily jobs.
It's more like solving a puzzle every morning. Some days this puzzle is a little daunting in that I may have more absences than I have substitutes, and thankfully we have a great support system here at Eldorado. And I have teachers who have volunteered to step in if need be. And some days I'm thankful for the people that I work with and trying to get through that day.
Although it's hard, Mrs. Melodia has not given up hope. Thankful for the support from her coworkers, she looks forward to the future where the attendance of staff members are back to normal.
Hello, I'm Allison Lee, and I worked alongside Maggie Grahava, Tyler Larson, Jordan Sievers, and Ella Smith on a sports story feature here at Eldorado. Our team was challenged with the topic being mind, body, and spirit. We hope you enjoy what we managed to come up with.
It's one thing to be an athlete, but it's another to be a high school athlete. It takes drive, dedication, and desire to achieve greatness in being both an athlete and a student. 3 students at Dorado High School describe what it takes to be a high achiever in athletics and academics.
What does it take to be an athlete? Dedication and communication skills.
You can't get frustrated easily because you're going to fail a lot of times, and you just have to keep working at it and have fun too.
Being able to be dedicated and having a good work ethic.
What does it mean to be a student athlete?
To be a student athlete, you have to take pride in your grades and your sport at the same time.
It means to be dedicated to what you're doing, not only in the sport you're doing. It's not just that, it's also in the classroom.
A big thing about being a student athlete is to avoid procrastination. Being able to go to practice as well as getting your homework done, if that means like late nights after games, it's really all dedication.
What is your mindset, or do you have a motto?
My mindset is just to work hard, be nice, like give your best effort, best attitude.
I make sure I have my priorities and I get the things I need to get done before I focus on the fun things that I would want to do.
Keeping goals for myself, knowing what I have to do, and I think that really helps me to stay motivated.
Balancing with just good time management skills and also communication with like teachers and coaches. If you need a little time for like assignments or something, just let them know.
These students have constantly worked hard to raise the bar for their fellow student athletes. They achieve more and are sure to continue to break barriers and impress. This is Jordan Sievers reporting for Jock Talk, signing off.
We hoped you enjoyed viewing these segments as much as our teams loved creating them. Now on to your regularly scheduled broadcast segments, Jock Talk, and Extra A's.
Hi, my name is Parker Blado, and welcome to this week's episode of Jock Talk.
Our boys football team played Foothill on the 7th and lost 14-28. They played Esperanza on the 15th and won 21-6. They play against Canyon at Bradford tonight. Good luck, guys. Girls golf played Brea Olinda on the 11th and won 228-241 in one league. Congratulations to the athletes and coaching staff, Mr. Nasser, Ms. Chavez, Mr. O'Donnell, and Mr. Putnam. Our boys water polo team went 4-for-4 at the Buena tournament on October 8th and October 9th. They played Yorba Linda on the 12th and lost 9-11, but came back on the 14th against La Serna, winning 9-5. On the 19th, they played Foothill but lost 4-13. But bounced back a day after, beating St. John Bosco 19-8. Girls tennis played on the 7th and lost to Yorba Linda 2-16. They also played Canyon on the 12th and lost 7-1. Last Thursday they played Foothill and lost 5-13. On Tuesday they played Yorba Linda again but lost 6-12. Great job to girls cross country for placing 6th at the OC Championship. Leading them was Eva Bond and Allison Padilla. Boys cross country placed 7th with Caesar Zafferson and Josiah Yang leading the way. Our girls volleyball team played Foothill on the 7th and lost 1-3. They then played Esperanza on the 11th and lost 1-3. For their last game of the season, they beat Villa Park 3-0. They ended their season with a record of 18-11. Great job this season.
Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Jock Talk. Tune in next week for some more sports updates.
AP exams are now on sale through November 5th. Purchase your exam at the finance office for $95 each. Purchases can also be made on the EDHS web store.
Next week is Ribbon Week. It's time to take a stand against drug abuse. On Monday, you'll receive your ribbons during second period.
On Tuesday, Yearbook will be taking a panoramic photo with people who are wearing red. Be sure to dress up.
On Wednesday, the dodgeball tournament will be taking place. Good luck to all those who participate.
On Thursday, wear pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
On Friday, wear black and gold for some Hawk pride, or dress up for Halloween.
Students need to show their school ID to get food at the lunch lines. Any students without an ID slow down the process, make other students wait longer. We want to encourage all students to have their ID every day and have it out before you get to the front of the line.
Senior quarterback and team captain Blake Thomas wrote an amazing article. Find his article under the high school headlines at the BVM Sports website titled We Are Better Together.
Seniors, if you haven't turned in your graduation verification form, be sure to get them in before October 29th. Turn in your completed forms to the front office ASAP.
Yearbook is still in need of your pictures. Please submit photos of your pets, summer vacations, hobbies, jobs, and baby pictures. Be sure to name the people in your photos and send them to the email on the screen.
If you're interested in trying out for the softball team, please see Coach Chavez in room 510 before school or at break as soon as possible. Tryouts are on November 2nd to the 4th.
Science Olympiad is having a fundraiser at Chipotle on Kramer on Tuesday, October 26th from 5 to 9 p.m. Flyers will be up in each classroom.
Community service opportunities are now available. Check out the EDHS Weekly Bulletin for more information. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Hawk Talk. Have a wonderful and safe weekend, and we'll see you next week.